All right, 22 minutes before 12 o'clock. It's time to have fun with Joe.
That's right.
Smiling.
The one and only. The one and one that made me go crazier than I am. I'll tell you what.
Hi. Got students.
I guess you do it like this now. Hey.
There we are.
Sorry.
Simon says stop.
Oh, yay! She made her smile really
That was
big.
fun. That was fun.
That was fun.
You're mean.
Yeah, that was.
So mean. Larry's mean.
Oh, look at that little girl with the pink boots. Those
Pink
are so
boots.
cute.
Yeah.
There you go.
Those children are adorable.
They're starting to dress like wintertime over here in Florida.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not good.
cold.
It's 41 degrees this morning with rain.
So let me tell you the news. I came across my little thing here. It says
I beg your pardon?
my phone.
Thank you.
I didn't see it. It
Ooh.
says the two brothers suspected of the Charlie Hebdo massacre in France, in Paris, are dead. The hostages have been freed. Hold on, it just collapsed. The hostages have been freed. Oh, come on. After a raid in East Paris. In other words, the good guys won.
Yay.
Even though the bad guys took out 12 plus in the meantime. So
No, this shows the rest of the bad guys that we're not fooling around. We're a world united, and we're not going to tolerate their
The
garbage.
world united. That'd be nice.
that would be nice.
We're all the
How come
same.
you're so distant?
I don't know why you are. I'm right here.
There you go.
I don't control the board. I'm trusting you. So if I sound like I'm in a cave, I'll be all right. No, we're all united. We're all the same under the skin. If you don't believe me, just look at someone with Down syndrome. They all look the same no matter where they're from in the world. So there's a gene in all of us that are all the same.
Doug can relate to that.
That's true. That's true. We have prizes today. But first, tell us how we're playing the game.
Today, it's comic strips. It's a dying art because newspapers are going away.
It's not dying art.
Huh?
It's not dying art.
No?
I disagree.
Really? Where do you find comic strips nowadays?
They're online.
Are they?
Sure.
Where?
Did I just say online?
Comicstrips.com?
Yeah,
I don't know. You look them up.
I
Like
never
Family
see them.
Circus and-
I'm on.
Okay, so we'll talk about comic. While you're looking it up,
I'm
I'll
on
talk
30 newspapers every day. I've never seen a
Well,
comic
did
strip.
I say it was on a newspaper? It could be a comic strip by itself.
I thought you knew what the website would be.
No. Yeah, right off the top of my head.
Comicstrips.com.
What
Well,
is that? Do I look like
Hold on.
Wikipedia to you?
I went to
No.
comicstrips.com.
5 years ago, I wouldn't even know what the word Wikipedia was. What's a mouse? It's a thing that gets caught in a trap. Things like that.
Exactly.
We're giving away 2 tickets to the Ocala Civics Theater to see Sleuth. Each ticket is worth $25, and it starts tomorrow. So these are the last 2 that we are giving away today. You
Yep.
could win that. Also, from Downtown Jewelry and Pawn, we have 2, not 1, but 2 $10 gift certificates that we're giving away. So you go down to Downtown Jewelry and Pawn in Bellevue today or tomorrow. You can pick it up. And then from Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, a $20 gift card. That's $20 of Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens since 1952. They know what they're doing. They plant it. You buy it for them. They plant it. They guarantee it. Oops, sorry about that. And my Italian got out. I started moving my hands around.
I know, you're really good at
And the
that.
29th annual Hogtown Medieval Fair is coming to town on January 24th through the 25th and January 31st to February 1st. Each ticket is worth $17, and we're giving 2 of those tickets away. So that's
Hey.
50, that's 34, that's 20, 30. Oh, you figure it out. That's a lot of money. We broke over 100.
$124.
How much?
$124.
Bingo!
Yay!
Nice.
Bingo!
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And how do they play, Sir Larry?
All right, you need to call. The number is 622-9622. Today we are going to be guessing the names of comic strips
Okay.
that are online. You are absolutely right, Joe.
There we go. Thank you. And see, he says that when Patsy's not here, so it's not going to.
She's listening.
If you want to find comic strips online, GoComics.com is the website.
There you go.
GoComics.com.
Oh, I messed up. Robin, what's
Yes.
the disclaimer?
What is the disclaimer?
If you or anyone in your household has won in the past 30 days, you are ineligible to play today. And when you do win a prize on Fun with Joe, you have 7 days to pick up your prize, or else we recycle it.
That's it,
Thank you
folks.
very much. 7 days.
So I'm taking a three-person
So-
poll. A three-person poll. You, me, and Rob and Joe. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
How many of the three of us read the comics? I did.
I did.
I did. I always did.
Okay.
My dad used to get used to get the Sunday paper every day, every Sunday.
Right.
And that's the first, boom.
It's the only day of the week it was in color, and then later
Yes.
on they started coloring them during the week. Some
Well,
newspapers
yeah.
did.
Some did, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just went right
Did
to
you
it.
lie down on the floor and read them?
No.
You sat in a chair and read them?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Or at the table.
Always laid down on the floor, read them.
Me too.
Right on the
My
carpet.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to play comics. We have never touched this topic before. I love this topic. So we'll do that when we come back. During the break, we need to have your calls. If you want to bet on Robin, the number is 622-9622. If you want to bet on Joe, the
Yes.
number is 622-9622. We need 2 people to bet. 1 person will win, and we will be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. A blend of sun and clouds this afternoon, high 64 to 75. Patchy clouds, chilly tonight, low 40 to 55. Sun mixing with the clouds tomorrow, high 65 to 73. Considerable cloudiness tomorrow night, low 53 to 64. And then cloudy and warmer Sunday, high 79 to 82. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Steve Williams.
This is the Salvation Army, and I'm Major George Patterson to let you know that the Salvation Army is available 24 hours a day to provide help to anyone. We also have a family store at 120 Northwest 10th Street in Ocala. On Tuesday to Saturday from 9 to 4, you can do your shopping, or if you want to donate, you can call 352-732-4469, and we'll even pick up 352-732-4469. All funds generated by our store go into the programs here in Marion County to help the needy.
The LPGA Tour will kick off the 2015 season right here in Central Florida at the inaugural Coates Golf Championship presented by R&L Carriers, January 26th to the 31st at Golden Ocala Golf and Equestrian Club. Kids 12 and under get in free with a ticketed adult, so bring the entire family to see 120 of the world's best female golfers compete on a nationally televised stage. For information and tickets, visit CoachGolfChampionship.com.
All right, now I'm going to do my best to try to give you some hints that you know
I
these
got a
comic
hint for
strips.
you. What am I drinking? Here's your hint.
That's my hint.
You're right. Starbucks coffee from the Paddock Mall. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they're really, really good here in the mall. Really good.
All right, so Brian is betting on Robin. Jim is betting on you, Joe.
pay to have a
And
coffee.
comic strips.
Nice
Yep.
warm coffee.
Let me make sure I got you guys on camera. I just
Smells
knocked-
It's
good,
all right. You don't
too.
need
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready? And I'm going to
Yes,
tell you
I'm ready.
who is the writer. Now, some of these writers.
Writers. Oh, gee.
No, come on now. Give me a second.
Okay.
Some of these writers have been responsible for more than one comic strip. So I'm going to tell you the writer and the. I'll leave a blank out when I can if it's more than a one-word title. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Berkeley Breathed, I guess is how you say his name. Did a comic strip called Bloom Bank. I'm sorry, Bloom
Oh,
Blank.
Bloomtown.
Bloom Blank. It wasn't town.
Bloom,
Bloom
Bloomberg.
Blank. No.
Bloom. Oh,
Do you remember,
my
Jim?
gosh.
No.
Bloom
Bloom.
Buzzards.
No.
Bloomfield.
No.
Colin,
Well,
Brian,
give me
Colin,
initials.
Jim.
Give me
C. Starts with a C.
Bloom Center.
No.
Bloom Chuck. Bloom.
Good morning. Do you know?
Yes, it's Bloom County.
Bloom County!
And we have
Woo!
the comics in the Star Banner every day.
I know, but not on the website.
Oh, there you
What was
go.
the point for, Ann? Oh, gee.
We'll leave it hanging out there. She can call back.
Gee.
Let us know.
Yeah, call
Well,
back
I
later,
wasn't
then.
saying that they're gone. I'm saying that as newspapers become.
Less.
How
less,
come this isn't understood?
Yeah.
As newspapers become less and less,
Right.
comic strips become less and less.
Yes, they do.
No, they're still out there, as I proved to
I
you.
know.
But they're not just under their website.
So then I'm totally wrong about this. I thought they were going away.
Well,
'Cause-
they're not. Thank goodness.
All right. So newspapers are sticking around.
As long
too.
as the cartoonists are being paid, they will draw
All right,
cartoons.
Harold Gray
Yes.
wrote a comic strip column called Little Blank Annie.
Little Orphan Annie.
Orphan Annie.
That's it.
That
Good
was an easy
job,
one.
Jim and Joe on the board with one.
All right.
That
Oh,
was quick.
sure.
Chip
And Dale.
Sansom
Oh.
wrote
Yes.
a comic strip called The Blank Loser.
The Born Loser.
The Born Loser,
Yes.
is right.
That's a funny one. Brian's on the board with one. 1-1. We're tied.
Look at this. Okay.
Is my mic on? Hello? Hello?
Your mic is on. Your mic is
Okay.
on.
Just checking.
All right. George Gately wrote a comic strip about a cat, and his name starts with H, but it's a one word, so I don't have a blank for you.
Oh, Harold.
No, it's
Helix.
no.
H.
It's
H.
two
Herman.
syllables. Two syllables. No, not Herman.
Herman.
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff is right.
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff is right. Heathcliff
There we
is
go.
right.
2 for Brian, 1 for
Okay.
Jim and Joe.
All right.
Call in if we don't know the answer.
Like you have a drink. You want a Heathcliff? I'll have 2 of them. boys.
All right. Corey Thomas writes a comic strip, still does, called "Watch Your Blank."
Back.
No,
Money.
no.
Well, watch your back.
Corey
watch your money.
Thomas. Watch
your
your
kids.
blank. No.
Watch your time.
Watch your wife.
Watch your husband. I don't know.
Nobody's calling it. It's "Watch Your Head." Watch your head.
He didn't give us a hint. He didn't give us a letter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jay.
All right, Bruce-
I would have gotten that.
Bruce Tinsley. Bruce Tinsley.
Okay.
Tinsley.
Wrote a comic strip
He
called.
drew one too?
Blank, yeah, I think so. Blank Fillmore.
Oh, Millard Fillmore.
Not Millard. No.
Morton.
Oh,
No.
Mallard.
Mallard is right. Mallard is right.
Mallard.
Mallard
What is that? A fowl?
It's a
Yeah,
duck,
Or a
right?
fish,
he's a
I don't
duck.
know.
He's
The
a
Mallard
duck.
Fillmore is a duck, right?
He's a duck, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Kathy Guiswhite. I don't know how to pronounce
Yeah,
her
that's
name.
correct.
Kathy Guiswhite. You know her?
Yeah.
She writes a column.
She's a lousy artist, but she's got good content.
All right, and what's the comic
I
strip
have
called?
no. Kathy.
Starts with a C. Kathy is right.
Yeah,
Good job.
Well, she's making $1 zillion, but her art's not as intricate.
Okay. Bill Griffith writes a comic strip, and his is called Blank the Pinhead.
Like the pinhead.
Gilbert the Pinhead.
No, Blank the Pinhead.
Blank the
Stick the pinhead.
Lasso the Pinhead.
The pinhead.
No.
A blank initial.
Z.
Zip the pinhead. Zap the pinhead.
I'm going to give it to you. It's Zippy the Pinhead.
Zippy, all right.
There you
Zippy
go.
the Pinhead.
We're tied 3-3.
Zippy the Pinhead.
I didn't hear
All right,
that. I
all
don't
right.
know
Yeah,
what's
his
going
brother
on.
Zippo. He's a light up.
Johnny
He's the light
Hart.
of the
Now,
town.
Johnny Hart has written many different or several different comic strips. This one that I want is The Blank of Id.
Oh.
The Oz of Id.
Not the Oz of Id.
The
no.
Wizard of Id.
The Wizard of
The
Id
Wizard
is
of
right.
Id. Ah.
The Wizard of Id. yes.
Wizard.
Dale Messick wrote a column, maybe a comic strip, and probably maybe still does. I don't know. Blank Star
Oh, Brenda Starr, Girl Reporter.
Girl Reporter. Yes.
I liked her.
All right.
Apparently.
Jimmy Johnson
He delivers a comic strip in 10 minutes or less. Go
wrote a
ahead.
comic strip called Blank and Janice.
Jim and Janice.
No.
John and Janice?
No.
Mike and
Starts with an A.
Oh, Arthur and Janice.
No.
Anne and Janice.
Alice and Janice. No.
A. Artemis and Janice.
I'll give you a hint. There was a guy who did a song called
Was it
Andy.
Alice's Restaurant.
Arlo.
Alice.
Arlo and Janice
Arlo.
is right. Alice,
Arlo.
Yeah, yeah.
Arlo
Wasn't
Guthrie.
Alice's? Oh, no, I thought that was her kitchen.
Woody was his father. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Mike Peters does a comic strip called Mother Goose and blank.
A slap.
Friends
No. Mother Goose and blank.
and Rhyme. Mother
No.
Goose
And friends.
No.
No, and Friends. Mother Goose and
Oh, a Mother Goose and Mother Goose and I don't know. I was who's the lady with all the kids in the shoe?
Mother Goose.
Was that the who? Was that the go? That's her
Who.
name.
Yeah.
Mother Goose had all the kids in the
and-
shoe.
No. Mother Goose and good morning. Do you know?
Is it Grimm?
It is Grimm. Yes.
Oh, Robin.
Robbie
Ah, well,
gets
we
the
knew
point.
that all the
He's
time.
that
man.
funny-looking dog.
All
That's
right.
who that is.
All right.
Good
Grimm is the
grossness.
funny-looking dog.
Why
yeah.
would you have a? Hi, we're gonna make a kids comic. I'm gonna put an ugly dog on now.
All right, Stephen Pasties does a comic strip.
Hey! All right, I like this place.
Does a comic strip called Blank Before Swine.
That's what you call a real comic strip. Wine.
No, not wine.
Blank before swine.
Blank before.
Well, we go pig for pig, pig before swine,
No,
litter before swine,
no,
Eat.
no,
eat before swine, drink. How about diet before swine?
no. Good morning. Do you know?
How about pearls before swine?
Pearls before swine is
Pearls?
right. And who's
Really?
the point for? And who was the last point for? By the way.
Okay, because she's such a lovely girl, I'm going to give them both to Rob.
Robin gets
Oh,
both of them.
boy.
All right. All right. Thank you, Ann.
Ryan's in the lead now
Oh,
with
I'm glad
9.
you're a lovely girl.
Appreciate it. All right. All right. Mort Walker did
Beetle Bailey.
did a couple of them. Beetle Bailey's what I'm looking for right now. Thank you.
Good job.
I finally knew one.
Darby Conley does a comic strip called Blank Fuzzy.
Warm and fuzzy.
No,
Aw.
Fuzzy Fuzzy?
no,
Fuzzy wuzzy. Fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
no.
Curly fuzzies.
Blank Fuzzy.
Blank Fuzzy.
Blank fuzzy. Bear fuzzy.
No,
Richard Fuzzy.
no,
Is it
Shades
named
Fuzzy.
Richard?
no.
Call him
Starts
Ryan.
with a
Call
G.
him
It's
Jim.
3 letters.
Get fuzzy.
Get Fuzzy is right.
Good
Get
job.
Fuzzy is right.
Wow.
Bill Keane does a one-panel comic strip.
Ah!
What is it?
Yes.
If I tell you any of it, you'll get it.
I know. It's you know it too, then, don't you? She's
I know,
killing.
but I can't help
Bill
it.
Keane
Brian's in the lead. We got 9.
does
you
a
got 5.
one-panel
I
comic strip.
know. It's weird all the time.
Call in Jim. Call in Brian.
It's got lots of little children in it.
Yeah, family, whatever, circle. Family circus.
Circus is right. Family
Oh,
circus.
it's killing me. Oh, I hate when my head hurts. My face is killing me, I know.
Pab Sunjans does a comic strip.
He does.
Pam.
She does.
Pab Sunjans.
Tab.
We'll go with
Does a
Pat.
comic strip called New Adventures of Blank Victoria.
Old.
No.
Queen?
Queen is right.
Oh, Queen.
I guess.
Queen is right. New Adventures of Queen Victoria.
I say, you will readers.
All right.
Before tea.
Al Cap did a comic strip called what?
Oh, I know it. I know the name.
Okay, you go.
Dick Tracy?
No.
No.
Al Cap did a comic strip.
Handicap.
No.
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 I don't feel so bad now.
Al Cap didn't do handicap.
Initial then?
L.A.
Little Abner.
Lil Abner's right.
That's
Good
right.
job. Good job.
Bill Watterson
Watterson.
does a comic strip called Calvin and Blank.
No, Hobbs.
Hobbs is right. Calvin and Hobbs.
My son liked that one.
What got is when you said Calvin and I seen the thing in it, but I couldn't. I'm lousy with names.
A one-panel comic strip is done by Ged Backlund. It's called Anti-Blank.
Auntie?
Anti.
Auntie, not the poker ante.
A-U-N-T-Y, but
Oh,
yes.
A-U-N-T-Y.
Anti-Blank.
Auntie in.
Anti-meme?
No.
Auntie.
Ged Backlund.
Government.
It's one panel.
Anti-Phyllis.
No. It's
Auntie-uncle.
anti-acid. Anti-acid.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
Well, you'll read it one day, you don't have anything.
Nicholas Dallas writes a comic strip called Blank Morgan MD.
Oh, Dr. Morgan, MD.
No.
Oh.
Blank
Oh,
Morgan?
he's got a first name.
Blank Morgan.
That's right, yeah.
Is it
MD.
Ken Morgan?
No.
No, it's
Blank Morgan. Mark Morgan.
Oh,
Oh, give me an initial.
R.
Robert Morgan.
3 letters.
Red.
No.
3 letters. 3 letters. Rod. Rob. Roy.
Come on, do you know?
R-E-X.
Rex is right.
Rex. That's
Oh, Rex
it.
Morgan.
That
And-
goes to Rob.
Robbie is
Well, we knew that. Yeah.
Rex Morgan. He was hot too.
All right. Pat Brady does a comic strip
Really?
titled Blank is Blank.
Life is good.
No, it's two. Both blanks are the same word.
Oh,
Blank is blank?
Blank is blank. Yes. Both blanks are the same word.
Dark is dark. White is white.
Pat
Life is
Brady.
life.
Blank is blank.
Black is black.
blank is
The blank is a flower.
Rose is rose.
Rose is
Oh,
rose
that's
is
it.
right.
Yeah, that's
Rose
your
is, Rose is
favorite.
right.
You
I used to
love
like
the
roses.
artwork,
I haven't
yeah.
seen it in Silver, but I
Yeah,
bet.
I
I guess
know.
they're there. I'm just not seeing them.
You just don't know where to look, young man.
I don't get the papers, so I don't.
So
see
look
'em.
online for Rose is Rose, and you'll find it.
All right. Dick Brown
Uh-huh.
does a comic strip called Hagar the
Horrible.
Horrible is right. Hagar the Horrible.
He's a Viking.
Well, if he uses
I don't know if it's pronounced Hagar. It's got a
Well, mouthwash will
umlaut.
take care of
Got
that.
an umlaut over
He's
the
a
A.
Viking.
I guess it's Hagar.
well, like I said, mouthwash will take care of
a
that.
good Viking.
Gary Larson does a one-panel comic strip called What?
Called what?
Oh.
Well, it's a very famous one, so I just thought I'd
Initial?
ask you that way. The FS.
It's the couple. The couple. They're the.
No, it's not a couple.
Oh, it's
F-
not a couple.
Gary
S-
Larson does a comic strip, a one-panel comic strip called, very famous one, called
The freaky
it's the blank side. I'll tell you the third word.
Oh, the Far Side.
The Far Side.
far side.
The Far Side.
Oh, well.
Hank Ketchum does a comic strip.
Really?
What's it called?
I don't know.
Popeye?
Hank Ketchum.
Hank.
Hank Ketchum.
Oh.
Very
gee.
very famous one.
Really?
Yeah, is
Hank Ketchum?
Hank
is
Ketchum.
Garfield?
No.
Archie.
Good morning. Do you know?
Dennis Jimenez.
Dennis Jimenez.
That's it.
Who's the point for?
That's for Robin.
Of course it's for Robin. Yes.
All right. Let's see. Johnny Hart does one.
Garfield.
Good job.
No.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's not
He
right.
didn't jump up and down and say,
Johnny
oh,
Hart does one. It's 2 initials. That's the whole comic strip.
JJ?
It's about
No.
BK.
JJ.
not BK.
Oh, BC.
BC is right. Yes. And Jim Davis, the last one, a very famous comic strip about a cat.
Garfield.
Garfield is
Good
right.
job.
Who's winning?
Oh,
Brian.
who's winning?
Brian
Who's
wins.
winning?
Pick up your prize.
Who won? Who won?
Brian wins.
Brian wins. All right.
Yes.
Well, I did try. Thanks,
Yes,
guys,
you
for a
did.
week of
Good
fun.
going.
Let's start all this up again on Monday
Do
with
it
more
again.
prizes. Hundreds of dollars we're giving away.
Yep.
We've got Fox News coming up, and those 2 bad guys in Paris are dead. And Glenn Beck will be after that. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
This is a Fox News Alert. I'm Joe Chiaro. Gunfire followed by explosions, a scene at 2 hostage situations in France. Outside of Paris, 2 men suspected in Wednesday's terror attack at a newspaper office have been in a standoff with police. Those 2 men now have been killed, and a hostage they held has been released. In Paris, police stormed a kosher market, and the latest reports indicate those hostages have been freed. It's not clear on the fate of the hostage takers. One of the hostage takers is believed responsible for the shooting death of a policewoman yesterday. He's also linked to the terror attack on the newspaper office. Meanwhile, a school near the building where Wednesday's suspected shooters were holed up, they've been evacuating those areas. A spokeswoman for the town says the suspects had agreed by phone to allow the children safe passage. Fox News.